my work done. Total disaster. So yeah, 6/9/20, I received an email back from them because I had sent in my interest of wanting to get work done with them. And the same 6/9/20, I received an email from them and I responded to the email. Instead of getting a response back through email, I got a response back through text messaging. And basically she was just text messaging me instead of responding to me through email, which I really thought was very unprofessional. So basically she said she was texting me through a text now numbers. So I hope you're having a wonderful day. This is Giselle, a patient consultant from patient in Miami, Florida. You inquired about having a cosmetics procedures done with us. I'd be more than happy to help you. You can text me any questions you may have. I hope to hear from you soon. You guys, she's texting me and all these text messages aren't coming in order. They're like not in order at all. And then so I said, hi, thank you for reaching out to me. I replied to the email and I sent you my pictures as well in that email. I'm definitely wanting to know if you guys work with the recovery house or what kind of deals you guys are having right now. I would like to let you know that I'm flying doctor to focus on my back fat and making sure that he brings in my waist a little bit and fills in my hip dents and make my butt more rounder with projection. And then I also would like a lymphatic massages package. So if you guys have lymphatic massages through the company, or if the recovery home can provide them as well, that would be fine, because I was going to pay my fee for them to also pay for whichever recovery house that they work with. And I just thought it was just better that way. She's like, thank you. I received, I will send you all of the documents that you need to review and sign them. And I said, okay, cool, thank you. I had sent her a picture of my card and my ID, so she could just go ahead and take the payments because it was over the phone transaction. And then I had said, hey, I saw that you guys didn't take out the full total amount. Let me know what's wrong, or I can add more money back onto my card. And she's like, no, good morning, love. It's fine. When you have a date in mind, let me know. For you, you don't have to worry about that. That payment was $500, my love, and $345 for your procedure and $155 for the recovery house. And so basically I was only going to pay $155 for the recovery house, and then when I get to Miami, I would be paying that recovery house in full. So and I said, hi, good morning. I still haven't heard anything from the recovery house. And okay, I'll just get started working on my blood work. And she's like, okay, the recovery house should be reaching out to you soon. You guys, this recovery house did not reach out to me anytime soon. In order for her to send my lab paperwork done, I had to pick out a surgery date. And without a surgery date, I can't get the paperwork that I needed to bring to my doctor. So I was just like, oh, okay, that's cool. So then I ended up picking a date, which was I think the 22nd of July, to get my work done. I was just gonna get just the lipo work, but I also went in and added my arm fat as well. And then so she was just basically, I'll do that. But she wasn't a good coordinator, or she was kind of a new coordinator, because she had only added the lipo, no BBL, no nothing. I only knew this because when I went to my location in Florida, they have two locations. They have one location in the mall center that's very raggedy, and that's the one I was assigned to. And then they have the one in Coral Gables, and that's the nice one, and like kind of like the headquarters. So when I got there to that raggedy mall place, the lady who's the coordinator there that was helping me was like, oh, well, they only put you down for liposuction, no BBL transfer, but it's the same amount. I just have to pay. I just have to print out the paperwork for you. And also what I was told was that I could have got my COVID test done for free in my location, instead of having to go to fly to Florida and pay $100 and get a COVID test. But when I got to Florida, they told me I needed to pay $100 for the COVID test, and that's fine because I brought extra money with me. And then so I was like, hey, I reached out to my doctor, I'll let you know. And then so basically I tried to text her because we haven't texted in a while, but because it's a text now number, it didn't go through. And so we had this problem a lot of the times. And I'm like, hey, I would like to pick a surgery date. Could you please give me a call back? I'm like, hey, can you call me, please? And then so she ended up not calling me. So without her calling me, I ended up doing my own research, and I went on Instagram. And with me going on Instagram, I found this one coordinator who wasn't my coordinator, but she was really nice and helpful. I reached out to this is on Instagram now with the other coordinator. And I said, hi, I've put down my my down payment, and I was working with Giselle. I've been trying to reach out to her and, you know, pick out a surgery date and also about my lab work. I have not received any information. And I said, I need my lab work paper done forwarded to me because I have an appointment on the 18th. I sent her the email as well, picture that I had sent over. And I'm like, hey, this is the email I sent over. Also, I'm texting her, but I did not receive anything. She's like, okay, let me see. I'm like, she's like, she will contact you in a minute. I said, thank you so much. And that's when Giselle ended up contacting me through phone call. And then, you know, and then whatever. She's like, I was like, hey, I forgot to ask you guys a question about the COVID test. Is there anything I need to know or need to do? She's like, about the COVID test. She's like, hey, you can have it done in any location of your choice, or you can come here and get it done for $100. And that's when I was like, I'll just do it here for $100. Why not? And I mean, here in my place for free, but you know, like I told you guys prior, I ended up having to pay for it anyways. And then so basically without her doing that, I said, hey, I saw my hemoglobin is at a 10.9. I'm gonna reschedule it to take another test and for it to be at least an 11, right? She's like, hey, and then so I said, again, she's not receiving anything. I'm like, hey, can you text me? Because I text you from both numbers. I'm not sure which is working because she had another text me now number that she reached out to me to, so I text her from that number as well. And then I said, and she's just like, I'm like, hey, can you please call me today? This was July 8th, and then she didn't call me till July 9th. And then I said, thank you. I was waiting for the email to say that I paid for my packages, including the BBL pillow. She's like, no. She's like, yeah, it should include the BBL pillow. But I'm like, why is it not saying that? And she's so stupid, y'all. She didn't give me a BBL package. That's why the BBL pillow wasn't added. And that's why I had to go on my own research through Amazon and got my own stuff. And which is fine. I don't mind paying my own stuff. But honestly, I didn't even end up getting it. So now I have all this extra shit here. I said, hey, Giselle, my hemoglobin, this was July 16th. I said, hey, Giselle, my hemoglobin is at 11.5. Can I add the Cell Saver package? You know? She's like, the Cell Saver package is $5.55. No, $5.50. Only reason why I knew that I needed to add the Cell Saver package is because this girl, she's an angel. She didn't know much, but she knows a lot, but she's not really my coordinator. But again, these people are just really pushing to get your money. And I said, thank you so much. I said, hey, quick question again. This was about the recovery house because, again, I've never heard about this recovery house. They said they were going to get in contact with me. Never got in contact with me until really later on. I said, hey, quick question. I was advised to go with recovery house ran by Alex. When I placed my payment, he said that they don't have any Instagram page yet. Have you worked with them or anything, or you know anything about them? You seem very knowledgeable. Thank you for running your page. She's like, hi. Yes, he said, oh, okay, thank you. I said, hey. So I sit in my labs, and it looks like my hemoglobin, no, actually, this was prior. My hemoglobin looks like it's at a 10.9. I said, hey, should I get a Cell Saver now? My surgery is July 22nd, and whatever. And this is how I came to know about the Cell Saver. And when it came to the 11.5, like I showed you guys, because I already talked to this girl on Instagram about it. She's like, hey, 0.9, the surgeon won't do surgery on you, but you're not too far. Take Hemplex twice a day. Repeat the test, and, you know, every week, twice a day, you know. I said, okay, thank you. I said, hey, I tried, oh no, this is different because like I had received, after I reached out to Giselle about, you know, hey, I took the test again, it's not a 10.9 anymore, it's now at an 11.5, but apparently if I could have got my hemoglobin at a 12 or 13, I would have been fine, but, I guess, so basically, I'm like, hey, okay, can you please call me so I can pay for it, or should I call that number again? I said, hey, Giselle, can you give me a call either tomorrow, whenever you're free? I tried to give a call to pay, but the assistant that I have to pay in cash when I get there, and I don't understand why, because I've been calling and making payments over the phone like nobody's business, you know? And I said, hey, never mind. Somebody called for me for my pre-op. I was able to pay for it with them. I said, hey, can you let me know which location I should be going to? I'm in Miami now. I know how, I need to know which location for so I can tell my recovery home, hey, can you give me a call? And you guys, I've never heard back from this girl a day in my life. Ever. Miami, and the person who I reached out to a recovery house, and I told them I landed, and then he's like, oh, well, the person is picking up a patient, so I'm gonna order you an Uber to come pick you up. And so basically when she said that, I'm like, okay, cool, but I don't even know where I'm going. I'm like, I'm in Miami, and I have to call you guys so you guys could like tell me where I needed to go. And so basically, here's the text messages between me and my recovery house. And let you know, my appointment will be at 1 p.m. So she'll let me know the address soon, the day I come into Florida. I should be in Florida by 11:20. She's like, awesome, thank you so much. We will see you Monday. Please let me know the balance. Please know the balance is for your 7 nights and stay. We will collect as soon as you arrive to the house in cash in Miami. Please call your transport coordinator, Alex, at... I said, okay, I will have the money. I will call him when I arrive on Tuesday, the 21st, because this lady thought I was coming in on Monday. So the people in Florida are, again, just very unorganized, and I would highly not... If you can do it at your home state, because I could have just did it in my home state and it would have been way less, just the same way I did my tummy tuck.